Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And would you look at the portfolio? We're back up. We're bouncing back nicely. We are still about $17,000 from our all-time high. So we need another 50% gain from here to get back to where we were February 10th, February 20th. But today looked like it was nice. It was a nice green day, 5.3% up in the green. Neo is finally making some move upwards, but the whole portfolio basically just went up. Oh, the whole stock market. The only thing that went down a little bit was Jumia today. We saw Neo going up 3.8%. Shopify is bouncing back fast. It was just close to hitting 1,000. Now it's back up to 1,100, up 5%. Afria up 4.3%. Corsair basically breaking even, 0.09%. Tesla up 5%. MP up 4%. Dropbox 1%. So as long as the markets keep going up, I'm going to keep stacking my cash up. Cash all the way up. We want to lower our margin. I tell you guys every single day. The strategy is for right now is as long as the markets stay stagnating or go up, I'm going to keep stacking my cash and not buy anything. And once I lower my margin to a certain amount that I feel comfortable with, I'm going to start selling some puts to stack even more cash, and then use those premiums that I make to buy more shares slowly over time. And if the market continues to go up, I'm just going to keep stacking my cash more and more until there's another correction or some more days, and that's when I'm going to deploy my money. And then if the market continues to go down, then I'm going to slowly deposit and use the deposit almost instantly if the market keeps going down. Like if I see Neo going down to below $30, there's no way I'm not going to be buying that. I see Shopify under 1,000. There's no way I'm not going to be buying it. I see Afria under $13, $12. I'm going to buy it. Corsair under $30, $25. I'm buying it. Tesla under $500. I'm going to buy that crap. MP $25. I'm going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Jumia under $30, under $25. I'm buying it. Okay, even though Jumia is one that I'm probably going to buy the least amount of, I would still buy a Dropbox. Under $20 is a buy. Those are the stocks that prices that I feel comfortable buying. If they're not around there, then I'm gonna be really holding. And Neo, I'm comfortable. Honestly, I'm comfortable buying Neo anywhere under $60, $70 right now. If Neo bounces back to even where my average cost is, I'm gonna be back to breaking even, which is $3,300 from here. And then even then, Neo goes back to $70, maybe all-time highs, maybe. Most likely it will. Neo is so just beginning. Neo is going to be delivering so many cars into the future. There's no way that this is the highest it's going to be, at least this year. I think it's going to hit new all-time highs by the end of the year. And then when it does, my portfolio is going to be looking very nice. And right now, for my share counts, I want to get Neo to 500 shares. I want to get Shopify to 10 shares. I want to get Afria 500 to 600 shares. Corsair maybe to 150 shares to 200 shares. Tesla, I want to get 10 shares. MP maybe 200 shares. Dropbox, I don't know about Dropbox, man. Maybe I'll sell some puts on this one and slowly buy. Jumia, I want to get to 100 shares, and then I'm going to be selling calls on it, selling puts and selling calls. And that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. First, I want to get Neo to 500. Then the next thing that I'm going to be really focusing on is Shopify. I want to get Shopify to 10 shares. It's going to be a tough one to get shares on because this one's so expensive in terms of the price. Afria, 420, baby, you already know. I want to get that up way more higher. Afria has the potential to go back to all-time highs in the future. I'm telling you, once they start legalizing cannabis in the United States, it's going to be crazy for Afria. Corsair is doing, I think Corsair right now is such a good deal. I think the good ones that are good deals right now that we're seeing are Corsair. Right now, Corsair, and what is another one that's doing, that is on sale right now? I don't know. Is MP on sale? Kinda. MP's kind of on sale. MP and Corsair are the ones that are more interesting to me in terms of buying right now. Tesla was interesting last week. Actually, right here, look at this. It was in the mid 500s. Getting to the lower 500s, yeah. And some things that I'm actually interested in buying, Tattooed Chef, interested in buying, really, Palantir. It all depends on how low these stocks go. I've always been interested in IPR. Ethereum, look at Ethereum, dude. It's gonna hit 2,000. What's the highest point it's been? Yup, 2,000. How about today? Has it hit 2,000 today? Nope. It's getting close. I'm interested in Churchill Capital, CCIV. Interested in that one. Those are the ones that I'm actually interested in buying. But right now, I'm not really focused on the price points for me, and I don't really care. I'm more focused on Neo. Remember, my goal, 500 shares, Shopify 10 shares, Afria 500 to 600 shares, Corsair, as much, I'm going to get at least 200 shares by the end of the year. Tesla, I want to get to 10 shares. MP, 200 shares plus. Dropbox, maybe 200. Jumia, 100 shares. That's the goal for me. I want to get my portfolio to 50K by the end of the year. That's the goal. If anything above 50K will help us for a goal for next year, which is 100K plus. So if we can get to 50K this year, we can get to 100K next year. If we can get to 60, 70, 80K this year, maybe we might want to get to 200,000 next year. So it all depends on how well we do by the end of the year. I'm gonna keep depositing as much as I can. I'd say that that I'm gonna hit 50K no matter what. Either we're gonna get there by getting pure gains, or I'm gonna get there just by depositing as much as I can. Either way, I am determined to get to that goal. Right? I am determined. And with the stocks that I have here chosen, as long as the market stays down, then I'm gonna have to keep buying. If not, then the market keeps going up, and I think we can easily hit 50K. We basically almost hit 50K on this day. I believe on this day, we were up $3,000 more than what it was at the end of the day. I remember we were because I didn't deposit the amount of money that I had, because I just deposited about almost 7,000. I deposited almost 7,000 on this day. Without the deposit of those 7,000, we were at 44,000. So 44,000 plus 7,000 at intraday on this date right here, we were at 51,000, which is already the goal that I had for the end of the year. The end of the year, that was my goal, 50K. I believe we could easily pass 50K. When we pass 50K, then we want to get to 100 to 250K. I think once we hit past 100K, the money's going to start rolling in quickly for us. Remember, I have some high price targets for my portfolio. I think Neo could get to, I said by the end of the year, 80 to 120. Low and 80. I still believe Neo can hit $80 by the end of the year. I still believe it with all my heart. And if it doesn't, so no matter what, the longer the Neo stays down, the higher it's going to blow up, and the faster it's going to blow up, just how Tesla did. Shopify, long term, I don't even care what it does this year. I really don't. I know that this one's going to be a $1 trillion market cap eventually. In the future, this is going to be a $1 trillion market cap. Afria is going to merging with Tilray. It's going to be one of the big boys, the big dogs in the cannabis space, and it's going to be selling so much. It's going to be one of the top revenue makers in the cannabis space right now. Corsair Gaming, I believe it's going to be going where Logitech is. I think Logitech is at 15 billion. Let's look at that right now. Logitech, where the heck is it? Logitech, 18 billion. I think this Corsair can get to 15 billion. No doubt in my mind. Corsair. Tesla, have you seen the freaking videos people have been making about Tesla? They're saying that this baby can hit 3, 4, 5 trillion dollar market cap by at the end of the decade. If it does, just look at that. That's basically, people are saying this company still has a potential to 10x, if not 5x. And that's pretty damn good if I do say so myself. All right, Tesla MP. I don't have no idea how high MP can go, but look at that. It passed expectations so much. It's already considered profitable. And with the EV move, this thing is just going to keep growing with the EV market, all right? It's going to keep growing with the EV market. Dropbox, this is a consistent double-digit gainer. And it's freaking undervalued. I think this one can easily hit $40, $50, $60 by the end of the year, and then continue to grow even after that. This one's just one one that can stable the portfolio out. And then Jumia. Jumia right now, I think it's not going to be moving as much. I think by 2024, 2025, we're going to start seeing Jumia really blow up even more. Though this one's going to be like, when I say long term, I say these guys right here are already making moves. Jumia right now isn't going to be making moves, significant moves, I don't think, until 2024, 2025. That's what they're projecting. Most analysts, they don't think that the Africa's infrastructure is ready yet, but by 2024, 2025, they should start seeing some changes, and then Jumio might be able to take advantage by then. And they're saying that there might be significant revenue growth around that time, because right now Jumia isn't really growing as much as I would like. And it's true that Africa may not be ready for that yet. They might still need tens and if not hundreds of billions of dollars of infrastructure so they can actually start getting ready for that. And there's no way Jumia can do that by itself. It's gonna have to take some time, but I believe that Jumia still has that potential. I think this one has 100x potential in the next 10, 15, 20 years. I'm saying 20 years, all right? And if Jumia can be the number one player in Africa, there's no doubt. Just look at Amazon, right? Amazon's 1.6 trillion. In 10 to 20 years from now, there's no way that Amazon's not maybe 4, 5, 6, $7 trillion market cap in the next 20 years, as long as it can stay dominant. Alibaba, considerably undervalued to what's it called, Amazon. And even then, that one's still a behemoth. All right. And I think that Jumia can have that potential to even be $100 billion in market cap. Can be 1/20th, 1/30, 1/40th of what Amazon is in Africa. And that would still put it at a 30, maybe 20, 30, 40 times potential in the next 10 and 20 years. Imagine you put in a couple thousand in the next 10, 20 years, that turns into 100, 200, 300,000, 400,000. That's good money. That is good money. There you go. That's my goals, my projections, my portfolio outlook overview for today. I'll keep you guys updated every single day. You already know I keep it transparent all the time. Look at the freaking numbers. All the numbers. I believe we will hit 50K by the end of the year. And I'm going to try my best. I'm going to keep buying stocks when I see it's a good time. And I keep you guys updated through the good days and through the bad days and the bad months. Maybe even bad years,